Welcome into T4G Sports. Today we are going to be going over the College Football 25 Dynasty Deep Dive. I'm so excited.
Here with EA Sports College Football 25.
Love it.
Back for another deep dive. This time we're talking about everyone's favorite mode, Dynasty.
The fact they even admitted that, I love to hear that, because that's a tough thing for them to admit, because you know that they want to push like a MUT style. It makes them more money. So the fact that they admitted that, I think it's huge. I think that's great. Great job, EA, so far. I'm really, really proud of you. You guys are growing up.
Online Dynasty in College Football 25 can accommodate up to 32 teams, and you can play with friends for up to 30 seasons.
That's
Today
good.
We'll take a closer look at
I love the
new
graphics.
12-team college football playoff.
Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I like it.
Recruiting,
Really like it.
the transfer portal, and a ton of customization options to make your program unique. College football has seen seismic changes over the past few years. And in EA Sports College Football 25, you can experience this new landscape while building your program the way you want. The 2024 season marks the debut of the new 12-team college football playoff, and you can play it first in the game months before the real thing. You could be the first coach to in the
They
game
made that offensive
months
lineman
before the real
just look. It's not a great look, but hey,
thing.
we'll take it.
You could be the first coach to lead your school through the new 12-team playoff and hoist the college football playoff trophy.
Is it me? Hold on. I'm not trying to nitpick or anything like that, but is it me? But like watching Carson Beck kind of move back, it just doesn't seem
You
fluid.
could be the first coach to lead your school through the new 12-team
Like, that just seems
playoff
like
and hoist
not
the college
fluid, you know what I
football
mean?
playoff trophy. Recruiting is the lifeblood of college football, and in a world of unlimited transfers, managing your dynasty roster has never been more important. Evaluate your needs and opportunities for talent upgrades at the start of each season. The best way to build a
So, okay. So you have conference prestige. You have all this stuff. This is their motivation. Athletic facility interests. I'm guessing that the X means they don't really care about that. I'm assuming. But the question marks here is whether or not you know. I wonder if that's based on the scouts that you have, or what you're doing in the scouting, if you got to like figure that out or what have you. But I'm glad they show you also how good they are, what their ratings are out of 5 stars. I like that. This is interesting. And then you have your search social media. You have your time at 50, DM the player, contact friends and family, send the house. Wow. That's pretty dope. That is really dope. Soft sell. And then you have your hard sell. I like this.
has never been more important. Evaluate your needs and opportunities for talent upgrades at the start of each season. The best way to build a powerhouse is to recruit through the high school ranks. So
Yep.
let's fill up.
Love that they said that too, because it's so true. Going through the transfer portal statistically is not proven to benefit you more than going and doing your main focus at the high school level and bringing on those football players.
Your recruiting board. Each year, over 3,500 high school recruits are generated from all over the country, with certain regions representing real-world hotspots for blue-chip talent, like South Florida and Metro Atlanta.
South Florida Express, baby. Yeah. South Florida is where you're going to want to go to get. You're going to want to go there to get a lot of really good guys. I could tell you Ohio State really recruits there for a reason. Very, very good players. I'm pretty sure the Bosa brothers came from there. I think the number 1 wide receiver that they just had came from there. The guy who's J.J. Smith, that guy's a beast. South Florida Express is, I love that they brought that up. And Georgia, obviously, you got Georgia with the pipeline that they have. Love it.
Metro
Absolutely
Atlanta.
love it.
Do research to find recruits that best fit your program and determine who you can realistically land. A recruit's interest in your school is decided by 14 different pitch grades like proximity to home, playing time, and brand exposure. So you'll need to discover how your program's pitch grades align with your recruit's desires.
Okay, so but if this is the average, like you have 3, and he's not interested in the academic prestige athletic facilities, this makes things pretty exciting and definitely easier, because if you had to like try to hit all of these, that'd just be ridiculous. It'd just be unnatural. So I like that. I really like that.
In addition to scouting for talent, some players have a deal breaker requirement, and if your program cannot provide, the recruit will lock you out. Deal breakers also drive a player's decision to enter the transfer portal. Monitor at-risk players and get one last chance.
Okay, the problem is though with that, there's already an issue where this could be, I believe, could be manipulated. I'm not going to say it now, but yeah.
Deal breakers also drive a player's decision to enter the transfer portal. Monitor at-risk players and get one last chance to convince your favorites to stay. Track your recruits as they narrow down their top schools. Pitch a prospect to gain more interest, and then set up school visits when the timing is right. It's crucial to remain in their top 10, then 8, then 5, to finally be part of their top 3. As a recruit trims down to the top 8, you can attempt to increase your appeal. If your school doesn't have exactly what the prospect is looking for, you can try to sway their opinion in your favor. Plan visits that elevate a recruit's. You can try to sway their opinion.
If successful, this will add your chosen ideal pitch as a recruit's ideal pitch for your school only. Easier to sway when part of the proposed pitch matches the recruit's ideal pitch. Interesting.
Opinion in your favor. Plan visits that elevate a recruit's experience, like pairing a quarterback visit with a wide receiver visit at the same time.
Love that.
It's crucial to keep an eye on the transfer portal when it opens in the offseason to round out your roster with talent you couldn't land from recruiting. Add portal prospects to your board just like you would with recruiting, but expect quick decisions as transfers have a
lot of
shorter
3 stars
timeline to land a new home.
Oh, you got a 4-star there.
Conference realignment is a hot topic in college football. And with custom conferences in EA Sports College Football 25, Dynasty is yours to control. See what a 20-team super conference might look like, or revert to the traditional conference alignment. Shape the conference size and membership and set custom conference rules, set up divisions and more.
Yes.
Once you've settled your conference options, it's time to select your team. Begin with a highly ranked team and dominate at the top with repeat recruiting and playoff success. Or build from the ground up with a smaller program and prove you have what it takes to go from an unknown to postseason favorite. We can't talk about your dynasty without talking about your starting job. Start as an offensive or
what is
dynasty.
that? Is that his triceps popping out of the
your starting job?
Did you cut your sleeves like that? Oh boy, that's not a good look for you guys. Come on, you couldn't. That's like a.
Start as an offensive or defensive coordinator and climb the ranks to head coach, or take over a program as the head coach right away.
Yep,
Choose
same
from
stuff
one
before.
of the 3 base coaching types to start.
The Jimmies and Joes recruiter. You scout faster and recruit better than any other type of coach. Gotcha. Technician, blah, blah, blah. I think I know exactly where I'm going to go.
Your coach type will determine what coaching skill tree you start with. From there, the abilities you acquire as you progress will determine what kind of coach you develop into. Unlock additional skill trees with better abilities. Or if you build up multiple trees, you can unlock hybrid trees that leverage a more diverse skill set.
I love it.
The coaching carousel is an important part of every coach's journey.
Yep.
Whether you're the head man at your dream school or working your way up, the carousel is your way of fielding offers from other programs. Head coaches in Dynasty can actively manage their coordinator positions. So if one of your staff takes a job elsewhere, or you decide to cut ties for other reasons, you can use the carousel to replace them. Remember, even the greatest coaches need support, and every coach has a unique skill tree. It's important to think about how you want to build your staff. Whether that's doubling down on your existing strengths to max out your benefits or seeking out balance for a well-rounded staff. Choose wisely. The decisions you make here will matter to your program's success, and your coach's progressions you make here will matter to your program's success.
What is up with that dude's arms?
And your
What the hell is that? Is that mud?
coach's progression. The benefits of coach talents are stackable.
Why the hell would you have mud just right there? I don't know. That's weird.
The benefits of coach talents are stackable. So if your head coach and defensive coordinator have the same ability, the impact for that ability will be greater.
Wow.
Well, that's it
Dope.
for today's deep dive into Dynasty mode in EA Sports.
The way this guy ran out of the tunnel, the very first guy, kind of
it.
weirded me out.
For today's deep dive into Dynasty mode in EA Sports.
Awesome. Hey, awesome. It's back. It's back. Let's go. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, click the notification bell, guys, and let's have a damn good season.